So recently I made this tealight star for Christmas, and I posted it on Bearded Vikings Woodworks group, and I got a lot of positive feedback from that. So I'd like to first of all thank everybody for the likes and the comments. One comment was asking for a cut list and all the angles and that. So as I promised, I'm making a video to show that cut list and show you how I make this. So first of all, I'll show you the cut list first. So I don't know if you can make that out on camera. So you need 7 pieces at 10 centimeters, 1 piece at 11.5 centimeters, 1 piece at 28.5 centimeters, and 1 piece at 8 centimeters. Obviously, if you're watching from America, then just convert that into inches. But also, this piece at 11.5 centimeters, how I've got that length is I've measured the angle here, which comes to 1.5 centimeters, and then just added it on to the total length there to make it 11.5 centimeters. So what I'm going to do first is I've got some leftover pallet wood that I'm going to rip down to 7 centimeters thick to get the depth of it, and then once I've got that ripped down, then I can move on to showing you the cutting of it. And just to add, all the angles are 30-degree angles. Right, I've cut all my pieces down now, table saw to 7 centimeters. Now I'm over at the miter saw. I've set my miter saw at 30 degrees. How I'm going to cut these is I'm going to place the wood upright, and I'm going to make the first cut, and then when I make the cut, turn it over to make the other cut, so that they've got the angles in the opposite directions to each other, either end of the piece. On my miter saw, my markings are spaced out 5mm in between, so I know that this marking is going to be, I don't know if you can see that, so yeah, so my markings are 5 centimeters in between. This marking here is 10 centimeters for me, so I'm going to cut 7 pieces at 10 centimeters, and then I'll show you how I get the measurement for the next piece. So that's the first piece cut. The long part of the wood is the measurement of 10 centimeters. So I'm going to cut another 6 more like this, and then I'll show you the next cut. I've got all 7 pieces cut at 10 centimeters. Now, when I was measuring for the longer piece at 11.5 centimeters, I basically took this measurement here, which that comes here. It comes to 1.5 centimeters. Now it's hard to see on camera, but that measurement is going to be different depending on the actual thickness of the wood that you're using. For example, mine is approximately 14mm. But if you're using wood that's thicker, that measurement will naturally be different, so you'll have to make sure you check that measurement before cutting your next piece. But let's say if your measurement comes to I don't know, 1.8mm, 1.8 centimeters, sorry, then you'll have to add 1.8 centimeters onto the 10 centimeter piece and cut 1 piece at that length. So yeah, I'll cut the next piece. Another quick tip is all your little pieces that you'll have at the end of your piece of wood, don't throw them, because they will come in handy, whether it's on this project or another project. They're just always worth keeping. Right, so as I previously said about keeping the end cuts, just like on this one, I'm going to reuse this one. That measurement there pretty much is bang on 8 centimeters. So I'm just going to add the chamfer, and then that will be the piece that I can use then for drilling the hole to hold the tealight in place. So yeah, I'll quickly cut that, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Now I've got all them pieces cut, and now I'm missing one piece at this moment in time, but I'm going to quickly clean up these bits just to get any bit of untidiness off the edges. So I'm going to quickly clean it up with a bit of block sandpaper, and it just makes it a lot easier than trying to clean it up once you've put your project together. So I'm going to crack on with that now. Now I've got all my pieces lightly sanded down. What I'm going to do now is put the smallest piece that's going to hold the tealight, and I'm just going to put that to the side for now. And then if I can just show you, I'm going to now pair these up. So I've got the longest piece and the short piece. So I'm simply putting them in pairs, and I'm going to put these together. So what I did for this next step was I made myself this. It's just a simple jig to hold the pieces together whilst I'm nailing them. When I made my first one, I was just trying to hold it with my hands whilst nailing, and it just becomes a little bit awkward doing it at the same time. You kind of need like a third arm. But made this, tried it out, and it literally makes life so much easier. So basically, if you've got this set up for your shallower cuts or obtuse, I think that's the word, you want to put a piece in like that, and then on this piece that's going to go in like that. First, going to just put some wood glue on, put it in place and nail it. So I'll show you that now. That's the first piece done like that. So you want to end up making 4 pieces like that. So I'm going to put the pieces together that are all 10 centimeters first, and then for the final piece I'll make sure that I show you the correct way round in which they need to be nailed, because otherwise if you nail the longer piece onto the wrong part of the short piece, you're going to start that bit again. So, for the final 2 pieces that you're putting together, on the start, this here is the longest part. So this is the piece that's 11.5 centimeters. So you need to be mirror copying that setup. So I'll show you again on jig the ways in which to put it round. So I'm putting the long piece, so the 11.5 centimeter piece in first, and I'm applying the glue to the shorter piece, the 10 centimeter piece. So first, this piece here is the piece which has the 11.5 centimeter piece in. So that's going to go in that part of the jig, push it up to that, and then the next piece that goes in so put a nail in there, take it out, turn it around, slot it back in. I've made this jig nice and tight just so that there's no wiggle room as I'm fixing nails in place. Now that bit's done, this bit that I've put together is now this part of the star. So now I'm going to join the other two pieces together and then we can fix it all together. So what I'm doing here, this is the side with the 30-degree cut on it. I'm just getting my star and lining it up on the end. And then, when I've got that lined up perfect, I'm then going to just mark a line at the other side. So if you can see that on camera, my line's there, and I need to be making this cut that way, so it's the opposite cut to that side. So I'll do that now. What I've just done there is I've marked off the centre of the base. I've also marked off the centre of the piece that I'm going to be drilling the hole for the tea light in. I've put a mark on both pieces, if you can see it on camera, just there, so that when I'm fixing these together I know that this piece is going to be bang on centre of this piece, because what I'll do is I'll fix this into position first, drill the hole, which I've marked the centre as well there, for the tea light. So I'll do that now. So I've now nailed that in place and underneath, and use some glue as well. I'm now going to get this hole drilled out. I've now drilled a hole for the tea light using a 38mm Forstner bit. So all that's left to do now is attach this part of the star to the base, and then that is a complete project. So that's me all finished, and I think this looks brilliant. I've made this, well, I've made two of them now, and I'm going to put them both in my house. If you do end up making these and you try and sell them, leave a comment and let me know how that goes. Also, please, if you could smash that like button and subscribe, it would really help me out. I'm very nervous on camera. I'm new to YouTube, so if I saw subscribers rising and likes, it'll let me know that I'm doing something good. Also, I made this for my house, which is a tea light holder shaped to the Christmas tree. So if you'd like to see a video on this, then let me know in the comment section below, and yeah, I'll see you next time round.